Murphy. I'm the director of Nutrimetrics, and I wanted to take a few minutes to just let you know what Nutrimetrics is, right? Nutrimetrics is the division of Market America that introduces our amazing health and nutrition and our quality skincare products, and all of our products really, to health professionals. And I want to introduce you to our Director of Sales, Sarah Tegender, who's been with us now for about 3 years. And let Sarah tell you a little bit about her experience.
Yeah, now I grew up the daughter of a health professional. My dad is an OBGYN, lifestyle medicine physician. You may have seen him train, Dr. Dan Witkowski at Product Symposium. Yeah. And I saw firsthand growing up how my dad had to sometimes struggle with late nights in the office, emergency surgeries, some tough cases. At the same time, really trying to come, my siblings are here with me today, coming to our sporting events, coming to our dance recitals, seeing us at school, and deciding, where you have to spend your time. And I know for my dad, bringing Nutrimetrics into his practice, he would not bring anything into his practice that was going to take time away from his practice or family if it wasn't part of his vision, part of his mission in helping people towards optimal wellness and better lifestyles. And it's those kind of stories that we want to share with you, other practitioners who are passionate about the education, the time they spend with patients explaining Nutrimetrics and our great health and nutrition products and TLS Select, GeneSNP DNA analysis, the time that they're taking to introduce them. And so also how it's adding to our MPCP with a lot of business volume, Brandy.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to be hard. In fact, the first group of people that we want to introduce you to started with Pam Torgeson working in North Dakota to grow her own retail business. And one of the things that Pam was doing is she was introducing people by bringing them to her house and doing Wellness 101 seminars and TLS overviews. And what she found is organically, the people that showed up in the living room happened to be health professionals. And from that, we have Lisa Watkins, and then we have Julie Lancito. Julie Lancito's been a health professional of the year in the past. We have an incredible group that has grown to hundreds of health professionals, and it all started with Pam growing her own retail and helping people. So I want to introduce two of those team members to you today. Please help me welcome Val Myers and Renee Carlson. You tell us a little bit about how you got started and what you guys are doing together and how your team has grown so quickly, especially in the mental health world where you work, but throughout the Bismarck area.
All right, I'm Val Myers from Bismarck, North Dakota, and I'm a child mental health counselor. And about 6 years ago now, I had started product because of my own story. So like Brandy had said, we help the health professional at a personal level. We help where their pain is. And my daughter, 13 years ago, was born your typical acid reflux fussy baby with emotional disturbances. And 6 years ago, Lisa Watkins, a functional medicine nurse practitioner, introduced me to Ultimate Aloe Juice and some DNA Miracles products. She too was my friend. She was helping me with my pain and what I needed. Shortly after, I then bring the products into my clinic because I saw how quickly they helped my own family with basic mental health needs. During over the years then, I then bring my friend Renee Carlson into the business, and she lives in Minnesota.
Yeah, so I'm a mental health practitioner as well, licensed professional clinical counselor, and I'm a registered play therapist. So Val and I went to grad school together, and my journey started a little different. I did my thesis on how chemicals affect the development of children. And a few years ago when I was home full-time with my kids, Val reached out to me and said, this is what you need to be doing. I know this would be your passion. And after having my son, I actually had some arthritis, and ever since starting the product, that has subsided. So after about a year or so, I finally opened up a business and I opened up my own practice. So I'm a solo practitioner right now, using all of these products in my clinic and helping children heal. And so they're not on medications and they're feeling better. And we have so many success stories for helping children and adults. I see all ages. So yeah, and I'm just west of Minneapolis.
So that's just one of our stories. But in my team, I now have almost 24 just mental health counselors because together I am telling my friends how we are helping mental health at a unique level. We know that wellness is the way that we want to help mental health, and we're seeing such significant changes and we have high hopes for our patients that we are sharing it with other health professionals within our field.
And this is really where the field is going, correct? I mean, we know we're in a mental health crisis in the United States, and the typical mental health approach didn't really address the whole body. And so what you're doing in your practices is starting to look at the whole body, and it's making a difference.
Yeah, correct. You know, when I was trained as a practitioner, I was trained as cognitive behavioral therapy or behavior modification, and we didn't see a whole lot of success or long-term success with our severely mentally ill. And now this is giving us another outlet. A lot of the patients that come to me, I get your typical anxiety and adjustment disorders, but I now get a lot of patients who have not been helped with therapies or medications. They come to me because they're looking for that other outlet. And the stories are unreal. I mean, I've had families that they weren't able to work, or kids not being able to go to school or whatnot because of the severity of their mental illness. And with our products and our team, we help these families.
And teaching people lifestyle, because it's also about what they eat, right? It's not just about the products, but it's also about what they eat. So TLS is a great component to that as well.
Right, yes.
Now, the team has grown. Just to give you an idea, I was talking to Pam about it. She couldn't be here quite this morning, but the team has grown to hundreds of health professionals, and it all started in the home. Can you talk just a little bit about the team culture and what you all are doing with the wellness workshops in the homes and how you are getting your referrals from practitioner to practitioner?
Yes, so in Bismarck, we move from event to event. So on my schedule, actually in my clinic, because all of my staff are also Nutrimetrics health professionals, we have where the wellness is and the TLS events are from week to week. Because ourselves, that's what we plug into. We plug into the homes. Now, we don't have our patient, per se, going to the homes. We have events in the clinic as well. But personally, how I'm going to find my friends and my other colleagues that are also health professionals, we move them from event to event because it's about our pain and our stories and our health and our families, because we're regular humans too, right?
They're people before they're their degree. Wouldn't you agree? Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.